Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be looking at these videos when I'm editing them, and I'll be looking at myself in the like recording software, and I'll be noticing like the video on the screen is like throwing off all the coloring in my like, you know what I mean, on my camera. There you go. That's a little bit better. That had nothing to do with nothing, but today we will be reacting to the cringy tough guy takeover video by the Duck. It's been a while since we reacted to the Duck too. I don't know if y'all noticed this week, but we just been reacting to some older channels that we used to be, and some newer ones. You know what I mean? We gotta show love. We trying to expand our horizons, chat. You know what I mean? Anyway, the cringy tough guy takeover, huh? I'm not entirely sure what that looks like anymore, because it's been a while since I was on. Y'all know my social media situation, bro. The last time that I had that type of stuff across my feed was when the Tate brothers was popping off, and that didn't even stay on my feed for like 2 days before I purged that.
The internet. Now it's filled with.
Shut up, Duck. I purged that stuff so freaking fast, it wasn't even funny. But anyway, let's just get straight into the video. I just cursed and pissed myself off, so now I want to get this video over with, bro. Goodness gracious.
The internet. The internet. Now it's
Right.
filled with all different types of personalities. But what I've been seeing a lot recently is tough guy. Someone who is intimidating by the eyes of lightning. Someone who will throw hands with you in the middle of the bar and beat your ass. Someone who will fool the internet for the sake of intimidation. They will do the most to act tough online.
When I was in 3rd grade, I knocked this kid out, put 47 staples in his head. Bam.
3rd grade? 3rd grade. You're
Sir, you got anger issues. That's all that is. You need therapy.
He's right, you know.
You're not a tough guy. You're just a kid with anger issues, bro. Relax. It is not that deep. You're not tough. You just have a mental disorder at that point, to be honest. That was
already
kind of fucked
knocking
up.
people. Nah, bro. You are a law-abiding citizen. Don't lie. Okay, maybe he had a fight in 3rd grade. But 47 staples? Yeah, you didn't use 47 staples. And he follows that up with this.
Thought I killed the kid. I get my 3rd DUI.
Yeah.
I get another charge. It was just.
In the 3rd grade? What? In the 3rd grade? You were driving in the 3rd grade. You expect us to believe that?
Yeah.
You do. I look like I'm on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Is that what he's telling me, chat?
Yeah.
I look like I'm on the spectrum
Yeah.
to believe some nonsense like that? All right, cool. Carry on then.
Yeah, he just flexes a buy charge and a charge out of nowhere too. Like, since when is that a flex? And why would you even want to admit that on camera? It's a no shit thing, but crimes don't make you look tough. I know, I said it. I know, crazy hot take. The next episode's gonna be how no prisoner messed with him in the prison yard. Even one little flinch from him, and they were all shaking in their boots.
When I was sitting
If that boy, he got his booty took.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He definitely got his booty took. That's why he's trying to save face, bro. That's all it is.
across and speaking to one of the guys, another guy on the podcast said,
I feel scared sitting here next to you.
Okay, either one, this did not happen, or two, the guy next to him is a crazy glazer. Like, who says that? Like, oh yeah, whenever I'm around you, I'm just scared, bro. Your presence is just so masculine. Bro, just get on your hands and knees at this point. I've never
bro.
seen a man be glazed this hard in my entire life. Not even LeBron glaze can top this.
are usually people scared next to you? And I told him, usually they are. And I walk in and I look at people and I'm ready to
Immediately when I make eye contact with this guy, he's gonna be ready to vanquish me in GTA. Okay, this is getting demonetized. I don't even know why I'm trying to save it. But he's always toughest guy in the room when he walks in. And not only that, I guess he refers to himself as a dangerous man later in the clip. Dude, what am I even watching? I'm spending my Saturday morning doing this, by the way.
understand the lion could eat her. My energy is so strong and I walk so powerful. I have the beard, the hair slicked back, muscles. That creates like tension in a room. When I walk into a
Tension.
room, people
Straight
feel it.
Sir, you just have a look, bro. You just look unique. Nobody's scared of you. Most people will look at you, be like, oh, cool. That nigga kind of jacked. And continue about their day, bro. Nobody's scared of you, bro. What is this? What is happening? Are people actually believing this, bro? Like, let's be so dead ass. Y'all are actually believing the nonsense coming out of these niggas' mouths, bro. Like, that's like me trying to tell y'all I walk I walk like a friggin' femboy, bro.
Hey, yo.
That was bad. I shouldn't have did that, but I'm gonna roll with it. I walk like a femboy, bro.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna do the motion, bro. That would have been crazy. I was not about to get myself clipped like that. What? But yeah, don't believe that nonsense, bro. I'm not falling for this bullshit. Ain't nobody scared of you, bro. You're probably 120 pounds heavier than I am, and I still think I'd whoop your ass. The fuck?
Tension, bro. You're right. I feel that shit. I feel it. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, the minute this guy walks into the function, it's just straight beef. People are just gonna start throwing haymakers at each other. He doesn't even have to be in the room yet. They just get that gut instinct that it's time to get in defense mode. But yeah, not only is the F students guy causing beef whenever he enters the party, he just straight up felt like a god.
This is what turned me into a savage. My neighbors, who was an 18-year-old boy, decided to yell at me. And when he came up to me, he pushed me, but something switched. There was a flip that switched in my mind.
That made me turn into a beast.
This dude said he turned into the beast with a straight face. How the hell did you do that? This dude has told so many stories where he was like this fetus underdog up against like a big brawlic man or like somebody who was older than him, and he beat their ass, which is obviously all cap, by the way, because there is no way 7-year-old you is doing all this.
Too kind. It turned me into a fucking savage. But just a few days later, I decided to wait outside his house. I had a red brick in my hand, and when he was walking, I smashed it over his head.
At that moment in time, I had a taste for blood. It tasted good.
Taste for blood? Okay, this dude's a psycho. I'm convinced. You thought this to yourself at 7 years old. Just put that into perspective. The fact that he's just telling this like it was the most brutal fight in history is just frying me. Not only does this dude think he can take anybody in a fight and has to share it to the whole world, he has also cooked up the worst Tough Guy song of all time. Here's a snippet. I'm saying
No. If I have to listen to this, I'm gonna crash out, bro. I swear to everything that the duck loves, I'm gonna crash out, bro. Listen, chat. I'm warning y'all now. Just skip like 2 minutes ahead in the video, bro, because the crash out is coming, bro. I promise you it is. Either that or I'm just gonna edit it out. But one way or the other, I'm gonna flip, bro, because I hate when niggas try to rap about some stupid shit, bro. Fuck
it like it's anticipated. This shit is garbage.
I am a king.
I'm not even gonna do it to myself. I'm not even gonna do it to myself. I swear I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for none of this bullshit. It's rage bait.
God, no way. How does music get this bad? Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'd rather walk into the building like I'm the main character while listening to You Know Miles than ever bump that shit again.
Bro, please stop
Would a
playing
tough guy unironically bump this in the car? Calling himself the king? Maybe. Now, this guy, king...
If you're calling yourself the king of anything, you're the king of absolutely friggin' nothing.
He ain't lying.
No king needs to call himself a king, bro. No tough guy needs to call himself a tough guy, bro. They just proved that shit. You know what I mean? MMA fighters, boxers, any sort of physical fighting athlete, I don't think any single one of them, probably besides Conor McGregor, because, you know, that guy's he's a whole show in and of himself. But I don't think any of the respectable ones, as a matter of fact, let me not say that. Conor McGregor is very respectable, okay? But a lot of them, most of them, if not all of them, none of them ever say shit like this, bro. Like, yeah, they'll talk shit to, like, boost the fight or whatever the case is, but I don't think they ever mean it, bro. I really don't think they ever mean it. So, him doing this unironically and meaning it just shows how fucking weak and powerless he is, bro. It is actually hilarious that you keep putting this image to try to prove something to people on the internet, bro. That is stupid as hell. Why do people keep doing that? I don't get it. What is the wiring in y'all brain that makes y'all think that you have to prove yourself to niggas on the internet? What is the wiring that makes you think you have to prove yourself to anybody? Why? Why do you feel like that? Nigga, I wake up every morning and I don't even feel like I need to, or that I have to prove myself to my own parents. Like, what the fuck? They could be mad as shit at me for some shit that I did. I'll be like, shit. Yeah, it happened. And then I'll go about my day. Like, what are we doing, bro? You don't have to prove yourself to nobody, bro. Once you do what you doing and you're confident in what you're doing, people will naturally come up with the perspective of, oh, this is somebody who's probably you shouldn't mess with, bro. Like, he just be doing his own thing. So, you know what I mean? Do y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro? Because I feel like that was a friggin' word scramble of nothingness that just came out of my mouth, but I was trying to get an idea across and I just fucked it all the way up. But you know what I'm trying to say, though? I feel like y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Guy unironically bumped this in the car, calling himself the king, maybe. Now this guy, King Azule, yes, it's even in his name as well.
Good
he got
God.
into an altercation with another tough guy on a podcast named Ali. He even called him a nice guy and everything. And this whole thing could have been staged for all we know, but it got turned into a meme.
You're a nice guy, but you're not speaking to somebody that will just let you speak this way, you know? What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, and they got into the room, and they tried to out-tough each other. I don't know if this was their first time meeting or if they met before, but now we gotta check out the left corner, Ali's TikTok page. We gotta see who...
Did they actually fight? If they actually fight, I will record it. I will react to that, bro. Because that might be actually hilarious. And they're both look big as shit. So, like, big as shit. So this should be a very, very interesting fight if they actually fought, bro. If not, it's all for clout and I don't care no more.
who would have won the beef. If people got to swinging, I want to see who wins. Okay, this is the most unemployed video of all time.
I love to talk. I love to joke. I love to laugh. I love to give advice.
Does your barber not love you? Because what the fuck is this forehead, buddy? Holy pinhead, boy. God damn. Jesus. It's like the more his beard grow, the more his hairline receded, boy. Holy shit. Good God almighty. Is this the price you have to pay to get jacked? Because if that's the price you have to pay, you have one of two options. One, go bald. Two, don't get jacked. Because if that, Justin, JP, bro, listen, bro. I see you. You doing your thing. You looking swole as shit. But if that's the price you have to pay, if your friggin' hairline gonna be on the top of your head, bro, for you to get where you want to be, I don't think it's worth it, bro. I really don't. I really don't. This is brother to brother, bro. I don't think it's worth it. I do not want to see your hairline ever that far back because I will roast the shit out you. I don't give a fuck how big you are, bro.
Whoa.
Listen, I don't care if you're gonna fool me, bro. I could give a fuck. I'm gonna roast the shit out you. Brother to brother, bro. I'm letting you know straight up, bro. But I see you, though. You're doing your thing. Keep it up, bro. You're looking good. But if that's the price you about to pay for it, stop while you're ahead, bro.
But be careful when I go silent.
Man, what the fuck is you talking?
Yeah, that just sent chills down my spine.
No, it
Ali,
didn't.
you would have won. You would have took that shit. 1-0 Ali. I'm giving it to him. Because he's like the silent biter. He goes silent. Gotta be careful. Because he might knock you in the tooth. I never really understood trying to out-tough people or trying to look menacing online. Like, what is the point, bro? You're never meeting these people a day in your life.
Right.
What do you have to prove to me, the duck? Nothing. I'm just a random guy you're never gonna meet. Unless he just pulls up on me.
Walk like a king. Walk like you don't give a f who the king is.
Why is he?
Yo.
Why is he doing that with his hands? He's doing that on purpose, bro. Why is he doing that with his hand? Why is he walking like this, bro? What is this animation, bro? What? Hold on, chat. Do I look tough, chat? Huh?
No!
Y'all will mess with me if I'm walking like this? Huh? Y'all messing with me if I'm walking like that, bro? Do I look tough, bro? What the fuck am I doing, bro? Sit my ass down. God damn. This is so stupid, bro. I hate idiots on the internet. Good God. Good enough.
Oh, bro, you just gave me the key to life. Thank you, bro. I guess they just feel like this one line image. But wait a minute. If you think about it, King Azule is the other guy's name.
Walk like you don't give a f who the king is.
Wait, this is a diss track. This is a diss track. This is a diss. Oh my God, this is a diss. The unemployed beef grows. Is King Azule gonna respond with the... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna give him ideas. Don't do that.
Nice edit for a nice guy. But you didn't understand what I meant when I said nice.
Okay, what the hell is this? You think you took the throne? You think you're the king? I'm the king, video. Bro. Okay, this is faker than the Paul brothers beef.
Nice, if you look up the word, it means clueless, ignorant, dumb. That's what I meant.
Yeah, bro, I got
Punch
you.
so hard,
That's what you meant.
knock you out
That's what you meant.
first round.
And then wait, hold on. He's gonna punch him? Wait, there's a boxing match is what I'm hearing. This is going to be the boxing match of all time. Okay, but we gotta talk about the most recent tough guy I've been seeing on my For You page.
Oh, God.
Marlon. Okay, I don't even
Oop.
know if this counts, but I just thought this was hilarious. But now Marlon went on a hiatus. You know, we all need breaks. It's all good. And then he came back 7 days later saying it was all a plan to fool the internet. What?
7 days. Not a word, not a video, not a clip, not a post, nothing. For 7 days straight.
Why?
I wanted to test the internet. I wanted to see how bad and easy or hard you can really fool the internet.
And me too, guys. Me and Marlon fooled you. I was gone for 7 days. You know how I got mad in my last video? That was the crash out stage.
Let me tell y'all how in 7 days I fooled the internet completely. Stage 1, the crash out stage.
Okay, if you're gonna quote-unquote fool the internet, at least do something. It could be anything. Even if it's like on a small scale, like you at least fooled some people.
Stage 3. Confuse the internet. This is probably the
Hold on,
hardest
hold on. What happened to stage 2? He went from stage 1 straight to stage 3. I'm confused. Who is ranking this right now? Cause this makes no sense to me, bro. So, all right, I'm gonna let the video play out just so I can probably get an understanding of the nonsense that this man is about to talk about.
This is where you're supposed to drop little hints,
boy.
but also you gotta drop hints to make it seem very believable.
I mean, hey, this...
Didn't you just say no posting, bro? Yeah. So how are you dropping hints if you're not posting? I don't get that. I don't get that. That makes those two things are conflicting. How are you dropping hints? But you said don't post. No posts, no videos, no nothing. So how are you dropping hints? Are you talking about you dropping hints in your previous videos leading up to this? Cause that would have been the only thing that makes sense. At least to me. Cause I don't get it. I don't get it.
did confuse the internet, I can't lie. Stage 3 confused the internet. I think it was a success because what the hell was this whole ass video? Because if you think about it, this could be the thing that fools the internet. But yeah, it's definitely like some marketing stunt or some shit. It's all done for attention, okay? I don't know what the hell that was. It was definitely not an accident. There is no way.
Stage 4, the setup phase. This is when you get your friends, your lovely friends on the internet to play along in the game. Lacey was talking to me saying he hasn't heard from me for a week. He said,
"Bro, chat, I don't know if Marlon's coming to the summit-thon. Obviously, I invited him, but I have not heard from him. I don't know what you guys want me to do."
Ooh, yo, that was clever though. Like just having a slight mention in the stream. That was crazy, bro. He was a mastermind trying to fool the internet the whole time. But you know what, guys? I just have to sit here and admit I was fooled, and I was in the stream and everything, and I was like crying, worried, sick for Marlon. After that comment, I had a mental breakdown, and I was like screaming at the top of my lungs, "Where's Marlon?"
This nigga is so
now,
stupid.
this is when the internet starts talking. Days go by, hours go by, minutes go by. People start talking, people start wondering. I just stayed back, sat back, let it all happen.
You're right, because, you know, if you let it happen, if you just let things ruminate and spread about you, it can really go a long way in helping you. And then think about that. That leaves room for assumption. Like, who knows? You could be on the greatest vacation in the world. Really think about it. Stage 2 is really pivotal in this experiment. You could be relaxing in East Guam and everyone's thinking you're dead.
Last but not least, the execution. This one all comes together, and I would hope that for 7 days, I could really confuse the internet that I quit. This is where we're at right now. 7 days in, and I think I completed it.
Wait, so the whole point was...
I don't get it. I think it's stupid. If you wanted to actually go through with this and actually make it look believable, you should pull the Corey Kenshin approach and disappear for months, bro. That's just my opinion. Sorry, but I don't think you did it right, bro. You failed at your little experiment. Try again in about 2 years.
For people to think you quit streaming because you didn't stream for a week? Wait, why the hell would people think you quit? Okay, trolling aside, if I'm being realistic, I would just assume he has some shit going on that he has to attend to. But you know what? I think the execution was just perfect. I mean, look, it's the title of stage 1, the crash out stage. Grown-ass man entering the crash out stage. I mean, what's not to love about that? This is the greatest streamer experiment of all time.
Okay. Shut up. That'll be it for this video, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Niggas on the internet is so full of themselves. It's so full of bull that is just, I don't even know. I really don't even know what people be thinking or trying to achieve with the nonsense they be trying to pull, bro. Like, bro, just be calm, bro. Just be, you know what I mean? Be chill. I hate that my camera looks all messed up now that I fucked with it. And I don't know how. Okay, that looks good enough. yeah, just be chill, bro. Just do your thing. You don't got to do all that extra shit, bro. You look corny, bro. I'm just saying. I know I'm just a little guy in all of this, but you look corny, bro. Like you, and those other two idiots whose names I can't remember, because let's be honest, they weren't even that important. But what are y'all doing, bro? It's just the internet, bro. Like, it's not that deep, bro. I promise you, it's not, bro. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, because Lord knows I didn't. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.